We've detailed some of the shady deals that have happened, how filthy rich some of these members of Congress have gotten through deals with China, the sell-off of American farmland that you highlighted here on your X account that I encourage everybody to follow. Why has our leadership been so traitorous to the American worker in sacrificing all of the good things we had going here to the communists, Kyle?
I'll correct you, and I smile here because I basically agree with what you're saying. But when you look at Nancy Pelosi's stance, specifically as it relates to Taiwan and China, I actually have to give her an A+. Again, that is one place where I would give her an A+. But when I look at Mitch McConnell and I look at some of the boomer era Republicans and Democrats for that matter, there's this view like, again, Mitch is idiosyncratic. I mean, he married Elaine Chao, right? Elaine Chao's sister sat on the board of the Bank of China. The Chao family made their entire fortune in running shipping businesses in Asia with China as their primary customer. You don't get to sit on the board of the Bank of China unless you are a full high-ranking card-carrying communist, Benny. So there's a direct link there between McConnell and China, and it's impossible to overlook. And I FOIA'd, I don't know if you know this, I FOIA'd all member of Congresses, every members during the financial crisis, their financial holdings, just to understand how many were really invested in markets and how many weren't. And each member of Congress has to file an annual ethics and kind of asset holding with the ethics committee at Congress. McConnell had reported that his net worth was sub $1 million going into 2009 and had very, very few holdings. And then in 2009 or 10, I can't remember the year, he went to $20 million. And you say, well, what just happened? Well, Elaine Chao's dad gave them a gift of $20 million. So he recorded it as a net worth. And so it's interesting to me to see, again, the people at play, how they interconnect to the Chinese Communist Party, who does play an amazing game of infiltration, of coercion, of, again, overt bribery, covert bribery, special access. If you get special access to a Chinese market, it's a de facto bribe if they don't allow anyone else in, right? So what China is so good at is creating cheerleaders, both in the political realm and the capitalist realm, the billionaire realm. If they give someone like Ray Dalio special access, you get the first and only license for a while to raise hedge fund capital in China, or you get someone like Steve Schwartzman, where Blackstone gets to come in and do everything that it does with a special license, then they become the cheerleaders in the world. They say doing business with China is a great thing. It's enriching me. It's doing a great, it's a great to do business with them. Then everyone else that shows up gets fleeced. So it's a genius move the way China operates with our political sphere as well as our investment sphere. And that was a long answer, but it's important to note that they do play a game where money and influence is something that they seek, and they get it because they can fund all kinds of NGOs in America to do all kinds of things that both divide us and create influence.